Good morning, everybody. Thanks for being here with us at 5:30. I'm Aisha Howard.
And I'm Cheryl Preheim. What a night and what a crazy early morning hours as well. So this morning, drivers are going to wake up to traffic hazards as water floods part of the roads on the intersection of Miami Circle and Piedmont Road. Driving in floodwaters, as you know, is dangerous. Be sure to stay alert. Drive slow. You never know how deep that water really is, especially when it's dark out.
And right now, more than 2,000 Georgia Power customers reporting power outages this morning because of those overnight storms. And more than 3,000 Georgia EMC customers are also dealing with power issues.
So this morning we have team coverage on the storm damage across our area. 11 Alive's Dan Kennedy, as we mentioned, in Butts County. But first, let's get to meteorologist Chesley McNeil for your weather impact forecast. Chesley, you walked us through a couple of tornado warnings early this morning. Where are things now?
Things have begun to settle down for us. We're looking pretty good, and that will be the case as we head through the rest of the day. Our trend is clearing skies, folks. Already starting to see that happen up here to the far north. You see where the clouds are starting to fade away. So as the sun begins to rise, we'll get plenty of it for today. It's now down into the central portions of the state is where you're going to find much of the thunderstorm activity. Here's our southernmost counties right here, Jasper and Putnam County. You can see now, well, south of that is where you have some of that heavy rain down toward Coopers, Gray, down toward Gordon, down toward Macon as well as where you see those thunderstorms. We still have some light rain south of the Edenton area covering much Putnam County there. We're looking back off to the west as well, where you see down toward Thomaston, Upson County right now experiencing some of those strong thunderstorms further down to the south. Nothing severe. Not severe weather, but we do have a couple lightning strikes. You can also see that heavy rain begun to clear it out now in places like LaGrange, Hogansville, over toward Concord. You're looking at fair skies right now. Clouds still over toward Redan. You notice we do have a few sprinkles left over in the southern portions of the perimeter there, over toward Forest Park. Sprinkles, that's it, folks. Holding on to the clouds right now in Atlanta, but momentarily those clouds will be out of the way. Temperature-wise, we're right at 70 degrees in the city. Looking at 70 also in Marietta, 73 degrees over toward Duluth. That is your warm spot, folks. We're looking at temperatures in the 60s just about everywhere else. Low 60s up to the far north, Blairsville at 62 degrees. We're going to continue to see that sunshine as we head through the afternoon. Our winds will shift to more westerly or northwesterly. Those winds could get up to 15 miles per hour this afternoon, so it will be a bit breezy, but at least we will have the sun, and our temperatures will respond to that sunshine. We're looking at temperatures getting up into the 80s today, right around 84 degrees for a forecast high temperature for today. All right, Dan Kennedy has been out in our weather truck, and you've been assessing some of the damage where we had a tornado warning down in Butts County. Good morning, Dan.
Hey, good morning to you, Chesley. Yeah, we are down here in Butts County, and let me show you what we just stumbled upon as we were switching up the camera view for you here in our weather truck. This is a look at a downed tree that is currently blocking the roadway on Halls Bridge Road. It's right over close to Higgins Road. You see the fire truck out here. We also see an excavator that is out here currently lifting and moving this downed tree that is across the roadway down here. Now, aside from this, we really haven't encountered much damage down here, at least nothing that you can see from some of the main roadways. We started off near Jenkinsburg where we saw a downed power line and some trash cans blown over, some leaf debris on the roadway. We also saw a tree down on somebody's driveway there. This is another perspective showing you what they're working with here in this portion just north of Jackson in Butts County. You see that excavator working to get this tree cleared, and they're moving fast. Shouldn't be that much longer. We want to know what damage is like where you are. You know, Chesley was on the air at 3:45 this morning letting us know about the tornado warning in this area. If you live down here, shoot me a message on Facebook or X or email. It is dkennedy@11alive.com and let me know how conditions are in your neighborhood. Reporting live in Butts County, Dan Kennedy, 11 Alive News.
All right, so much happening right in front of you there, Dan.
All right, so we want to let you know, you can get live radar, extended forecast, anytime you want. Weather Impact 24/7 is now available on 11 Alive. Plus, go ahead and download it to your TV to watch for free. Good morning, Julie. How are the roads out there?
Traffic update, sponsored by John Foy and Associates.
The roads are very slick, very wet right now. I'm going to give another live look here because I know a lot of folks are just waking up and joining us. So I want to make sure you know about what's going on Piedmont Road, because this is it's not the interstate, but it is a big thoroughfare, especially as we get later in the morning, more people getting on the road. So they've got Piedmont Road completely shut down with all this ponding. At this point, it's maybe you call it a lake. It's a lot of water here under the overpass right next to Miami Circle. So, and that's in both directions. So between Sidney Marcus Boulevard Boulevard and Alpine Drive. That's what you're dealing with. So Georgia 400 and I-85 are going to be your alternate routes while they have that closed down. Zooming out wide here, we also have southbound lanes of I-75 near University Avenue, a right lane blocked there with ponding, flooding. And as Cheryl mentioned before, a lot of times, especially when it's dark, you cannot see this until you're right up on it. So you can't be at a high speed and then slam on your brakes when that happens. That is asking for trouble for sure. When we come back, I'll check out, see what's going on here up in the Kennesaw area, northbound 575. There's a little speck of red here. That could be the same thing, folks slowing down due to water in the road. I'll look and see what's going on, and I'll update you shortly. Cheryl?
All right, Julie, thanks a lot.